Do you crave deep bass with a smooth, immersive sound? How about a comfortable, luxurious, and premium build? If you answered yes to any of that, then the Final Audio DX6000 has you covered. In regards to what you receive, you get the headphones themselves, a hard case for storage, and a 3-meter OFC cable with an XLR 4-pin connection, which is fully detachable for added customization and security. This is an incredibly wise decision on Final's end, just in case you don't have a 4-pin compatible interface or if you simply want to opt out of using an adapter. The DX6000 shares a similar look and feel to the other open backs in Final's D-Series line. Most noticeable difference this go-around is the circular grille design surrounding the ear. You can always expect a quality build from Final, and here is no exception. The DX6000 is designed with a precision machine magnesium alloy housing. Not only are they lightweight, but plush, partially due to the washi paper ear pads. I'm very susceptible to overheating around the ears, so I am glad to report that not only are these ear pads light, but they're very, very breathable, which makes wearing these effortless. The fit on these is stellar. They wrap comfortably and naturally around my gigantic head. It's a bulky headphone, yes, but that design choice never got in the way of comfort. I could definitely see myself forgetting I have them on, especially after a long listening or editing session. Similar to the housing, the DX6000 flaunts a magnesium alloy dynamic driver, which is a departure from Final's usual planar, while also touting its own dedicated transient enhancing voice coil. These enhancements bring the Final Audio DX6000 up to a hefty 47 ohm, going to need a powerful headphone amp in order to drive these. I used the Audiophile Audio IDSD Valkyrie during my time with the DX6000, which is an amp known for its lush and warm sound signature, paired with a holographic and expansive soundstage. Volume and detail were never an issue, and the Valkyrie was more than enough to drive these. The soundstage of the DX6000 lives up to the standards of Final Audio's previous renditions. It's extremely wide and environmental, with a level of depth that's easily recognizable, even on a first-time listen. Instruments tend to hover right above the ears, while the bass tends to erupt all around. The low end is particularly thick, partly because of the already bass-leaning soundstage, which makes low kicks and hums feel more like added textures than poignant and detailed hits. The feeling that this induces becomes more of a personal preference, but I tended to lean towards tracks with a more explicitly dreamy tone. The Applebee's outside of Kalamazoo, Michigan by Moore-Ease and Claire Rose was a major standout in my listening session. The vibe of the DX6000 soundstage paired nicely with the ghostly feel of this track. Low hums with waning and bending guitar chords created quite the cinematic atmosphere that I became very, very, very fond of. Though some bass instruments didn't come across as clear or defined as I may have preferred, if you're craving lows that ooze pure texture and buzz, the DX6000 certainly has you covered. While not the most transparent, the mid-range props up melodies and vocals just enough for them to stand out amongst the deep and textural lows. Vocals sound natural, while the instruments in this range produce good clarity, with a relaxed timbre and tone. While listening to Maceo Parker's rendition of Chicken, I witnessed this mid-range relaxation in full effect. I just sat back and relaxed, observing the satisfying textures that these headphones have to offer. The highs can be quite blaring at times, but never do they resemble harshness. This is even to the advantage of the headphone. Clarity comes through, bypassing any of the ambiguity that you may have found in the low end. In Willie Dunn's The Pacific, you're greeted with an upper octave flute for a large chunk of this 9+ minute track. The flute takes center stage in the middle chunk, climbing over the pre-established trio of instruments before stepping back, letting the bass, keys, and guitar guide you to the finish line. The DX6000 is a headphone that stands out for its immaculate build, top-tier comfort, and immersive open-back soundstage. While it does demand a powerful headphone amp due to its 47 ohm impedance, I do believe these enhancements to be worth the extra wattage, as the DX6000 provides a special, one-of-a-kind listening experience. It rewards you with a sonic presentation that feels airy, textured, and delightfully engaging. Its warm yet slightly restrained bass, spacious mids, and carefully tuned treble make it a unique addition to Final Audio's lineup. This has been Isaac with Audio 46. Don't forget to subscribe for all things headphones, and remember to take care and keep listening.